Mm, 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 mm. What not? Hi guys, I'm logging on. Logging on. Okay, let's see. Turn the volume down. All the way down. That's what you see, huh? All of my mess. Okay. Ooh, the shadow's a little crazy, but we're just gonna have to handle it. Hi guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Let me see. If I zoom in a little more, can I bring the camera up so it's not so in my face? Okay. Now let me try the light. Nope. That light is just as bad as it ever was. I know, Kristen. I finally figured it out. I'm such a dork, too. I'm like so proud of myself for figuring out how to do it. Oh, gosh. And then, so like, I streamed the Prima unboxing video. Was it the Prima? Yeah, the Prima unboxing video to YouTube. And then after the show, like the next day, I retitled it to make it easier to find. I mean, I hope that's allowed. Nobody told me the rules. I'm assuming I can do that. I know. I was like, okay, that's not going to work. Just like it literally just said Prima. I was like, okay, put a title, put a description. Okay, I don't have anything to work on. Well, I do, but I don't. Like, I don't have materials to work with. But I'm going to find some. I'm going to find some. Okay, I need to get Christmas paper out because everything we're making right now is Christmas, guys. Like, everything. This is not Christmas. I'm pretty sure this is graphic 45, but the green side makes me think Christmas, so I don't care. Um, I don't know what this is supposed to be an envelope. Okay, we won't mess with that. Let's see. What else do we need? What other random paper pads do we have that we need to use? Up for Christmas. We have this paper pad we can use. I've used a bunch of the paper I got from Kristen in my box of paper where I bid up so I could get the rest of her graphic 45 stash that she was selling off, and it actually had Christmas paper in it, so I've been using that paper. Okay, let's see. I need to scoot up. There. Okay. This is what I'm making. Oh God, look at that light. It's awful. What even is that? Hold on. Let me turn off this light behind me. Okay. Is that at all better? We hope. We hope. Okay, then we'll twist this light. It's at least less shadowy, I guess. Tweet, thank you, honey. Thank you for the raid. I didn't get to watch what you were doing. When I had popped in, you were showing your journal and you were getting ready to do your vision board tag. But then I didn't get to see how it turned out. Hi, guys. Does it look okay, Daisy? I don't know. I'm going to literally have to look up how to make like a proper lighting setup because it's very annoying for me. It was a big ass vision board. Yes. Right up your alley. So the tag I want to work on, these are bases that I've started before. So they're a tag meant to look like a ticket, like those tickets with the perforated thingies. So I had made these bases out of color swatch tags that I wasn't going to use anymore. They literally had like the name of the color that I was using, and I just chopped that off and was like, well, now I just have this thing. I still need to reuse it. So I thought if I just use a circle punch in some places, it could look like a ticket. So that's where we're at. It kind of looks like a mason jar too, I guess. Like if we were to like if we were to keep, not cut these out, but make it like rounded, I guess it would look like a mason jar. So they're so simple, and you're going to be like, really? This is all we're doing? But if you know me, I don't do nothing complicated, and I don't do measurements. I don't like any of that. Like, none of that brings me joy. I'm not interested in 4 and 3/4 and scoring at 2/3 and 5/8 or anything like that. Like, just saying that gives me anxiety. Like, I just can't do it. So, you take any scrap, right? So, theoretically now, because it has been months since I've done this. So, I'm literally looking at my tag and being like, okay, what did I do? So, theoretically, you would take a scrap rectangle. You would pick somewhere where you would do your line perforation for this part of your tag. And I'll show you, this one is perforated. And I used this thingy. I don't know what it's called, but it came in my bookbinding kit. It came with this. So I don't know about you guys, but if you got one of these bookbinding bundle things that come with the thread and the needles, it comes with all this other stuff. And I really only use the awl. And this was one of the other items that was in there. And I was like, oh, I bet that would make holes. So I'm going to show you. So you pick where you want the perforation to be. You set up the middle of your perforated line to do your half circle here. So, I mean, I literally can't see where it is because it's dark here now. So I'm just going to guess that the middle of my circle punch is going to line up somewhere around where I'm perforating. I'm going to punch it. A half circle, right? So I'm going to do it here too. This is all guesstimating because I literally can't see the line and I can't see the middle of the whole of the circle punch. So, right? So you're getting that faux ticket look. Watch this perforation nonsense. You're going to be like, really? Okay, I don't have a small scoreboard. I don't know where. Well, I should have one, but I don't know where it is. So the way I did it is I put this here and I made sure my little perforation was in one of these grooves. And then I used this guy. And I stuck it in one of the grooves and rolled it down. Which I don't know if it'll work now because I don't know if I'm in a groove because it's too dark. And you've got the holes. Look it, it's like a real ticket. Okay, then, and we'll decorate them and hopefully be able to use them in a project. So then for this one, you just go down and you punch a quarter circle off on these bottoms down here. I mean, theoretically, they would be even. They would be even-ish. Then you could put something up here to look like a number. You could put something here. So let's decorate one. If you don't have that tool, you can run your paper through a sewing machine. Oh! Use the long stitch size. See? Tabby. Tabby knows. So in my head, a ticket typically has like a long number here. So I've got my bin of numbers. And let's see if we can even find anything that's kind of long. Or are they all going to be short? I mean, we could do a price. We have this one, we have this one. These are all, I fussy cut all of these on the Brother Scan and Cut one day. Just took everything. I pulled out a bunch of stuff that needed to be fussy cut. And when I pull out the Scan and Cut, I just cut all day. I just have it going all day long. Okay, let's use, I mean, I know it doesn't match, but I like the purple, but this is probably the safest. Yeah, Tabby's got a big brain. Tabby has a very big brain. I like this one too, because it's longer. I mean, do I care if I use more than one? Not particularly. Let's see. We're going to ink. And I'm going to have to Christmafy this somehow. I'm going to have to Christmafy it because everything we're doing right now is Christmas. And I can show you some of the stuff that I'm working on for the trains this weekend. So I do have, I am in the Junk Journal Jamboree Friendsgiving, and I'm just doing anything and everything for that one. Basically, anything that you would gift a friend, um, anything junk journal related. I'm not really going any specific direction with that one. And then I'm in the National Button Day train. So there will be lots of fun button centric projects. And I have a few things for that. And then I will be in Timmy Holtzmas. No, Timmy Holtzmas is next weekend. This weekend, I have Waste Not Weekend Holiday Edition with Bishy and friends. What about these? Can I use these? Haven't even opened this yet. And then next weekend, I'm in Timmy Holtzmas. So it would make sense if several things were Christmas related. How do you use this? Oh, it's a punch out. Okay, that's cool. What about this? Warm Wishes. That's a little too busy. That one, but it needs something behind it. That one's better size, but it still needs something behind it. I have paper from Kristen's Christmas stash that I could use. I have these strips. Not quite wide enough, of course, because I made all kinds of nonsense with the stuff I got from her already. Hold on, let's see. This paper is a little wider. Green on green is very busy. But does busy matter when it comes to Christmas time? I feel like it still does. Okay, let's pick something else. What are we going to back on here? What about any of this? We're just going to collage a background so we can stick our sentiment down. You're not going to see the flower. Let's try this. So everybody, please tell me about your day. What have you guys been doing? What is everybody working on? Is everybody in full Christmas gift making mode? Or are you not even thinking about Christmas yet? You don't even worry about Christmas till after Thanksgiving? What do you guys do? I need to order Thanksgiving dinner, is what I need to do. Because, I mean, I'm not cooking. Like, I'm not cooking Thanksgiving dinner. So I need to order it. I have cooked Thanksgiving dinner before, and I have even cooked it since we've been in Texas. But now it's just easier to order because there's literally only 3 of us. Yes, Daisy. All day? I love that. I love that. We need some sticker thingies. Let's find the sticker sheet for this. Let's see. What do we want to put on here? Some sort of, I don't even know, some sort of flower or something to maybe break up the heavy green background. This one. Is there another smaller white something? Not this. I don't know which way this flower is supposed to go, so it doesn't really matter. It's funny though, because once you start organizing, the time can kind of fly by. The time can definitely fly by. Let's try to make one that looks like a mason jar. That thought just came to me when I was looking at it right now. It feels like this is a little, maybe I brought it in too much here. Like is skinify a word? If I skinify it, if I give her a trim across the sides, would it look more like a ticket or is it okay? I mean, should I pull out a ticket and look? Watch, I don't have a ticket that's that shape. Of course I don't, because that would just be too easy. I mean, if she were to get a little lipo on the sides, would it be better or we're going to leave it. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to leave it because we have so many pockets to fill. So many pockets to fill in the journals. They can't all be perfect. Okay. We have this scrap. We're going to do another one. Okay, we need a rectangle. We need scissors. Okay. Thank you, Tabby. I'm like, I don't know. Okay, now we're going to pick our perforation-y spot. Even if you don't perforate, if you just fold it and then do the little circle things, it'll give that impression anyway. So then we'll go in less. We'll go in like that. And then if we round the bottom, let's see. Doesn't it look like a mason jar? I'm all excited. I'm a big dork. It's fine. Nobody expects anything different. Okay. Let's collage this. I am really trying to use all the things in the bins. So I'm literally just opening up the bins and trying to use some of the stuff because I have some of the bins can't even close. Some of the bins cannot even close. Like the butterfly bin is obscenely full. Like, is it this one? No, this is another ticket bin. Look, you can't even, look at how full, you can't even do anything with it. And then the butterfly bin, oh, the butterfly bin had to get upgraded to a double height one because it was too full. Okay. Oh, that would be cute. We have the other half. Okay. We're going to do something festive to this one. What do we have? What is this? We have this. These are cool. I don't really know how to use them, but are we going to put something big again? I love these little banner things. These are so fun. Okay. We have all the little bits here now. I like the red. I want another layer behind it, so I'm going to stick another sticker. My husband tells me I have more tools than... I definitely have more tools than my husband does. And he always asks for tools for like holidays and occasions, but like we basically never get him tools because like to do what? Like to do what exactly with? Okay. I don't know why, but I want to use something just like that doesn't make any sense. I just want to put down whatever I feel like putting down. Anybody else ever get like that? You're like, that doesn't match. I don't care. I like it anyway. She said, hey, woman. She said, hey, what are you doing? Okay, guys, I'm going to make a confession in this group of friends where we all understand our crafty nonsense. I am very tempted to get another Prima mystery box because I'm an oversharer and I'm just going to put all my business out there. Well, not all of it, but some of it. So I feel like I want another damn box. Can someone talk me off the ledge? Also, how does this go? This way? This way? No. This way? This way? Ugh, these things drive me crazy. They're so bad, Daisy. And then Kelly just showed us her box right before this, and now I'm like, ugh. It was so good. And again, she got different things. I don't know why, but I like this white one. But of course, I want to distress it because that makes sense. Because I like it because it's white, but I want the edges distressed. Lord help me. It's fine. You guys understand. I know. You want a ribbon box? Do they do ribbon? Because I don't even have any ribbon. Like, not really. Oh, God, again. How the fuck does this go? Sorry. Did I have explicit on? These flower things make me a little crazy because I can't tell which way is right. Because I feel like the sprigs and the leaves will look most right in one direction. I know they won't be right or wrong, but I feel like they'll be most right one way versus another way. Now, do I want this pink one instead? No, I don't. Okay, I'm just going to glue it. Oh, a rub-on ball. I know Kelly was cracking me up when she couldn't find any more rub-ons. I'm like, I know that you have rub-ons. Like, I know that you have rub-ons. But I'm going to send her some Timmy ones because I have a lot of Timmy rub-ons. I put them in her box already. Okay, let's put something up here. That's a little too much. That's too matchy. That's too big. What about this one? That's too wide. That's too green. Hold on. What about this? That one's just right. I know. And you guys didn't see, but I had typed in the chat earlier during Kelly's show, I had tagged Midwest because she's not a super fan of rub-ons and she says she has a hard time with them. And I've been telling her to try the 49 and Market ones because I have had good success with them. And so I had tagged her, and in the message I said Midwest Merchant needs to get to rubbin, and I got blocked. It's like, well, I guess I understand why. I guess. Like, how rude. We're gonna put this thing here. I was like, stop trying to control me, Whatnot. But Whatnot does control quite a bit of what I do. I want to try that, Kristen. That was the one thing that Kelly didn't get around to trying was putting the rub-ons through her Big Shot. We can try that, not today, because Lord knows if I'm going to be able to get to my die cut machine. Let me. I can probably show you. Let me see if I can swing it. The die cut machine is right there in that corner, except there's so much stuff on top of it. Like there's some tag dies, the platform, all of that stuff is on it, along with the scale. So, okay, mason jar. You guys, for me, like I cannot stand scraps. And I know some people absolutely love scraps. I do not enjoy having scraps around. They make me a little anxious. Um, I have a pile, like I have a bin that is scraps, and I diligently try to make things with the scraps just to work it down so that it stays to that bin size. So basically, anything that can be cut into a tag shape or a journal card shape or anything, that's what I do just to, use it up. So that's where these random pieces are from. I've made some other Christmas ephemera with the last of the Christmas paper I got from Kristen in that box that I got from her. This is all that's left. I made just whatever. These flip books with these envelopes, not embellished. Same with this one with larger envelopes. I just put it on the front. These, I need to put a signature in it. These, this double pocket. See, I don't want to have them around, so I have to cut them and use them into something. So these strips are all that I have left of the Christmas paper I got from her. Oh no, there's one more here hanging out on the side. There's this one too. Yeah. It's really hard for me because then I feel like I can't use anything else, or I shouldn't use anything else until I use the scraps. And then that's just not as fun because you want to keep using all the new stuff. At least for me, that's how I am. I just want to bust out a new paper pad every single time I do something. So if the scraps are everywhere, then I feel like it's telling me, it's like not giving me permission to get another paper pad out. Yes, the mental gambit is real. You take all? Do you? Should I put them aside? I mean, I'll just give them to you. What else do I have? Hold on. I'm going to put them aside just because now I know that you like scraps. Like, look, this is Christmas scraps. Everything else that is not yet in something, has not yet become something that is Christmas related, is all in this envelope. Because I cannot have them just permeating everywhere. Like, even if you don't really want them, I'm just going to wait for me to have a label for you. I'm just going to put them in there because now I know you won't be mad if you get them. I created this big envelope. I'm just going to put all these in here. The ones that'll fit. Whatever doesn't fit, I'm going to cut down to make it fit. And then as I keep creating for Christmas, I'm just going to keep stuffing this. Let me glue this closed because it's not closed yet. Let's put a sticker. Ooh. Even if you don't want it anymore, you're still going to get it now. You're getting it now. Okay, it needs to be. Where's my pen? Okay, now I can just keep putting stuff in there and stuffing it till it's full. Okay, let's make more. We need, I don't know, 17 more or something. And we need to use Tim Holtz too because we need some for Timmy Holtzmas. Okay, let's cut this down. The only scraps. Do you? Oh, like paper, like from the paper pads? Well, I mean, you could sell literally the scraps from the paper pads for like $47, I feel like. Timmy scraps are crazy. I have only two 12 by 12 paper pads and I think two 8 by 8s, but not any that are like people are going to throw themselves over a bridge to get. You know what I mean? Like they're sort of available ish. Okay, since this is that really heavy craft, I'm not even going to try to fold it. I'm just going to pick a line and try to use that. Ugh. Okay, we're going to make one with this one. Do we need a Timmy person? There's like literally no measuring going on here. If you're a perfectionist, look away. I'm sorry if this hurts you. I understand that it might really bother people, but I'm not good at that kind of thing. Um, let's see. Let's just put a collage on the back to break up all of the plaid. Yeah, don't disclose because then you'll be a target. You'll be a Timmy paper target, and nobody needs that stress. You'll be a Timmy target. I really do. I was going to tell you that I really did like the Christmas card that you made. Like you made like a crazy Christmas card. I don't make Christmas cards, and I was like, wow, that's very fancy. Okay, these are. This is too similar of a color. Gross. This has nothing to do with anything, but we need to use it, so we're going to put it down and cover it. I wish it had more words on it, though. What about this? This has nothing to do with anything. We're going to use this. Guys, do I want Chick-fil-A? I mean, I want at least fries. Yeah, salad and fries. That's balanced. I feel like there was something else I wanted the next time we go to Chick-fil-A. Was it a cookie? I don't even know. Oh, and the strawberry lemonade. I'm trying to. I feel like there was something else I wanted, but I really don't know what it is. So, I mean, I got a coffee because I literally was going to kill people with that one. Oh, you get the Cobb salad? Okay, so we get the Southwest chicken, like with blackened chicken, something like that. And then we get the cilantro, avocado cilantro dressing thingy. Sorry if that was not very descriptive. That's probably like only half of the right words in that whole thing. You're like, that is, they do not have that. That is not something they have. Okay, I got these in the 49er Market mystery. We should use some of this. Some of these are like giant, which I kind of love. I like these big ones. I like the big ones. Okay. I haven't even opened this. Okay. Cilantro. Oh no! I'm sorry. I know some people absolutely hate cilantro. Um, one of the girls who works for me, when she gets like one piece of cilantro in anything, she like literally wants to kill people. She's like, no cilantro, no pico, no like anything that would risk it. And she says, no, no, no. And if she gets even one piece, she can't eat it. She like has that predisposition to it being completely gross to her. You know, it like literally makes her angry. I'm like, I'm sorry. Okay, we like this. What about Timmy people? Let's use up these Timmy people. Okay, I distressed this guy. So since I distressed him, we should just use him now. Is that a little? I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. But there's like not enough going on. Can we layer more stuff back here to make it more interesting? Also, we need different colors. Tastes like soap. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, "Love, I can't." I'm like, you don't have to explain yourself to me, honey." So when we get a taco truck at work, if they kind of pre-make everything, she gets real sad because then she can't have the stuff. But then when that happens, I just pay for her lunch because then I feel bad. I'm like, the company did not consider you when it picked this taco truck. Okay. I'm literally just putting whatever anywhere because I want it to be more interesting. Okay. This one. These laser die cuts are hefty. Maybe that one's not the right one. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's too like leafy, like too wide. That one like is weird on his face. Oh my god, we're gonna end up taking all these die cuts out. Also, why did I think they were stickers? They are not stickers at all. They are fully paper. Just because I don't know what they are because I've never had them. Duh. Okay. Oh, what's this? No, we're not going to even try to mess with that frame looking thing. Let's not make things harder on ourselves than they need to be. Ooh. Okay. Better. Let's glue. Let's commit. Hi, Shanna. Yeah, I like them. I've never gotten them before. They were one of the items I really wanted to get in the 49er Market box. I did not get any of them in my first mystery box, but I got them in my second mystery box. So I was happy. And they're Christmas. So I figure if I don't use them now, they'll stay in the box for another year. Also, geez, this picture is hefty. It does not want to glue down. It probably doesn't help that I like smushed it all crazy and now it's just not even. Okay. I am okay. I had a little bit of an emergency today, which is not an emergency. I had a crafty conscience emergency. So I had a bad day at work. Not an awful day, not the worst day ever, but I had an annoying day at work. My typical response to that is to buy something crafty. I'm just being completely honest. Typically, when work stresses me out, there is a Temu order or an Amazon order or a something something order that happens. Not a problem when that happens once a week. But since you can't predict the future, it is a problem when it happens 3 or 4 days a week, all in a row, because like all the stupid is coming out all at the same time. So, considering that it's Tuesday, still kind of early in the week, I was really trying. I was trying to not buy anything crazy in my emotional reactivity to a stressful workday. Um, so it's probably good that I'm on here and not just trying to buy stuff to make myself feel better. There is something that is not right here. That is not it. What do you guys think? What else does this need? Hey, Red Rock! Oh my god, I have been saying that to myself the past week. It's really hard, Bohemian, because it's like I have had really, really good streaks at work where I haven't, like, nothing's really been going on. And then, sometimes you just have streaks where you just don't even understand how this is all happening at the same time. So, like, how is this even reality right now? I don't understand. So I'm trying to not just buy 800 things when all I want to do is buy 800 things. I really want to find something to put here. What other sentiment things do I have? I honestly don't know. I don't think I have anything else. We're just gonna pick something. Um, let's pick this. No. Oh, did you? I am really trying. All I can do is try. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to be successful. Literally, I still had my laptop on and I was talking to Kelly and Hazy and Lisa right before I came on here, and my laptop was still open in front of me, and so another message came through and I literally slammed my laptop shut like a little kid having a fit. I was like, fuck. I cannot. I cannot right now. Okay. Let's ink this. Let's try heavily. Let's try heavily inking it and see if I like it better. And then maybe we need to get the journal out and see if we have enough to fill it. Let's see. I know, Shanna, and I know I am really like not a helper in that way because I like to show you guys what I got because I don't want anybody to be like, "Oh my god, I didn't know." Um like I don't want to miss out, so I don't want you to miss out. Okay, let's try. Lord have mercy. How is it you can have the biggest desk ever and then have no space to work? How does that even happen? Okay, put this to the side. We have these. We have this holder. These are probably never going to go back in here properly because now some of the pieces are sticking up. What a bummer. And then we're just going to pull it back out in 2 minutes. Watch. Okay. And then where is the baggie that these came in? They're wherever. I don't know. Oh, we still have this one. I don't hate that big red one down on the bottom without everything else. Let's stick it down and then cut the rest off. Okay. Where did I think this was going to go? I thought it was going to go there, maybe? Maybe? I really don't know. Chop, chop. Okay. So we have this one. We have these two. We have a bunch of other pieces that are not yet embellished that we could embellish. We made these tag journal card thingy mabobbers. Let's get the journal and see if we have enough to fill it. Let's see. Where is the Timmy journal? Where is the Timmy journal? Here. Okay. So I've been working to fill this journal for a little bit. So let's see how we're doing, and you guys can get a little bit of a flip through. Okay. Let's see. I am sure it's the back that doesn't have enough stuff in it yet. Okay, so here's the cover. What's going to get shared? As Jen said this morning, it will get shared with some. Oh, okay. Okay, good. So here's the cover. So I've got Timmy fabric, and then some lace and some chiffon and some just crazy nonsensical stuff. And then, so this one's got something, this one has something, this one has something, we have something, we have two somethings, something, I'd like to put something here, maybe. I mean, I'd like to put something small, so something else can go here. Okay, we have something here, something here, something here. We could put something there. We need something else here. But we have something. Let's find pockets where we have nothing. Because I know there are pockets that have nothing still. Okay, there's the center. So this has nothing. This is my avocado dyed paper. On a plastic, like with the doily. Okay, I could use something here. I could use something here. This one has something. We have something here. We could use something here. So we're looking for, how many things are we looking for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 more things. So we have 1. See the problem with doing big journals? Where you want to put something in every pocket? This is what happens. Okay, so we're going to stick this one here. So we need 4 more pieces before we can call that one done. So let's see what we have that we can maybe Christmasify. We have those other green and red things, but they're a little on the nose. It would be nice if we could mix it up with some different papers or something to give it a little bit more variety. This is pretty. Okay, let's see. I have these in my stash. So this is another pocket with the green. If we were to add some Christmas to it, it might be okay. So is anybody going to try to make those tags? I do think it was a cool way to make a mason jar tag. If you don't have a punch or a die for the mason jars, I do think that was a good alternative way to do a mason jar. And I hadn't even thought of that. Okay. Let's see. We have that guy. It seemed like it would fit here. Yep, and it would stick out. That's cute. We have this little thing that we need to stick somewhere. Okay. We have this tag base that started, doesn't have anything Christmassy on it. We can fix that. It's got all this yellow, so that can read as gold. Let's see. I kind of want to get this like really obnoxiously big die cut. And then before Holdsmith, I'll go back through the journal and add more trims and I feel like it's supposed to go like this. And then I can put a sentiment up here. Hi, Quilted Moose. Guys, if you guys aren't following Quilted Moose, she's like a new fave fabric seller of mine. I have bought a lot of fabric in the last 2 weeks from her. She actually has the Grinch fabric. Um, Kelly, if you're still here, Quilted Moose has the Grinch fabric. Or she did. Oh, I shouldn't say, because what if you don't have any more? She had Grinch fabric. Like I should have asked. Sorry, I didn't ask. I just assumed. Okay. So this is what I do, guys. I start pieces and then I try to use them later on. I just try to adjust them as needed. Some things are fully embellished and there's nothing to be done with them afterwards. Like they literally are what they are. But sometimes you can add things to them. Like I'll show you some stuff that I wouldn't alter after the fact. So let me show you. So I made these. Oh, where did I put them even? When you make so many things, you don't even know where you put them. So I made these pockets the other day, and I actually embellished them already. So these, I probably wouldn't try to alter in any way to make them Christmas. I mean, maybe this one I could. And honestly, maybe this one if I covered this Be Kind. Or maybe even this one. We can try this one and see if we can make that one Christmas-like. But I just make what I feel like making at the time, and then if I can make it work in a journal down the road, I do. And if I can't, then I just keep it until I can use it, until it makes sense. So do we want something up here? Oh, we still have this piece. Ethan, please stop, babe. Did he tell me no, or is he just yelling no for the sake of yelling no? He better not be telling me no. Okay, what about? Something is weird about it. Oh, I think we just need to use that part. Okay, we're going to use this part of it. Call them stocking stuffers. You know what's funny? You say stocking stuffer, Tabby. So I was going to do the stocking stuffer raid train, right? That just happened this past weekend. But I didn't do it because I didn't feel like I could make stocking stuffers. Like, I didn't feel like I could make traditional, cute little gifts that go in stockings. Like, I was like, I don't know how to make a chapstick holder. I don't know how to make just a bunch of small notebooks. I can be very literal, right? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I didn't do it. And then as I was watching everybody, I was like, everyone is literally so much smarter than me because I was making it so much more complicated than it needs to be, like always. Like, literally, like always. Making it so much more complicated than it needed to be. We literally just have this little piece and I don't want to throw it out. I'm just going to stick it up there. The overthinker wins sometimes. Still a work in progress, the overthinking. Okay. So it wasn't Christmas and now it is. So we need 3 more things. So we have this one. Anyone's smarter than you, Tabby. Okay, so we have this one. This needs to be Christmasified, which probably just means we need to deal with this butterfly section. So if we stick with the large die cut theme, ooh, what about the bells? The bells are cute. Let's try. Oh my gosh, these die cuts are serious. Like, look. And then, should we change the sentiment? Let's see. What do we have? Do we like that green on there, or do we want something that stands out more? I'm looking through this little pile of sentiment things here from that die cut pack. I'm looking to see if something else. I mean, I kind of like the green, but I also kind of want something else. I kind of want to layer it. They are really cool. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna layer these because we like this green background. Maybe after I glue this down, I'll like it better and won't want to put the red over it. Let's see. So now, if I cover that butterfly, do we like that? Or do we want a bigger pop of color? Let's see. Let's see what other die cuts there are. These die cuts are crazy. I'm like, whoa, these are serious. I mean, we could go back to the red, but I do kind of like the bell. Let's see. Oh, it's the same darn die cut that's right here. I'm such a dork. What do we think? Flower or bell? So there's the flower. You like the red better? And we have the bell. A few berries with the bell. Like, woo, there's so many choices. I don't even know what to do. It's good to have choices. Did I ask hubby to get me food, or did I just dream that? But didn't really do it. Oh well. What about that? Okay, let's try that. I don't really think you can do anything to these edges. They're so like, honestly, they're really sharp. This paper is really thick. So it's kind of, they're very crispy. Yeah. So I felt silly overthinking the stocking stuffer train. I was like, ugh, duh. Because I was literally like, oh, I don't, what am I going to make? Like, what do you even put in stockings? Stockings were not a big thing in my family growing up, and they haven't been a big thing for my boys because I didn't partake in it when I was younger. So it's not a big thing with the kids. It's always been like candies and snacks, and they played Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff growing up, so it's always been like card packs, and so not ever anything. They've always been like literally like chapstick and packs of gum. And so again, I think my inexperience kind of let my overthinking win a little bit. That's okay. Lesson learned for next time. Okay. Socks and undies 100%. They're supposed to be pointed down? Well, I know, but I had to cover the butterfly. So, I know, Fahim, but I had to cover the butterfly. So, we're taking a little creative license with them on that one. Okay, so we have we need at least two more things. At least. So we have these two. So there's a pocket here and a pocket here and a tuck here, but we could just decorate the front. I mean, I feel like this is screaming for something here. So let's see, do we have, I mean, I feel like it could even be something small. Woo! Well, I don't like it on there. I don't like that on there. I don't mind that on there, but I don't know. I don't love it either. I like this down here. But I would still want to tuck something. I'm a dork bohemian. I'm like, oh, darn. Okay, let's see. Some of these are just, what else is in here? Okay. So really big and some smaller berry thingies. God, like literally like potted Christmas trees. Ooh, we've got this in a frame. Look at this wreath. Oh, more bells. We have another chance to do the bells right. I think we need to do the bells right at least one time. Let's do the bells the right way at least one time. We just won't put them close to each other in the journal so that it's not so obvious that the other ones are the wrong way. Okay. We're going to put this here. Do we need to put something behind it? Does it need something behind it? Not that. Ew, that was gross. Okay. Let's see. Nope, we don't like that. I feel like, well, maybe it doesn't need something behind it because it needs something in the pocket. Oh my God, the scoops. I have so many. I have so much stuff to scoop. Also, like, I'm trying to figure out when to do a destash. Because I've just been making piles of stuff that I need to destash. Now there's just piles everywhere. Like, there's just piles everywhere. And I know I need to get them. I need to get them in at least weight categories so that I can run them by weight more easily. But I am trying to figure out when. Oh, I do not like that for some reason. It's just too modern next to this that's so vintage. Hold on. Can we put... We need to put something in here, but I didn't make anything. Okay. It doesn't always have to be fancy. It just needs to be something. Okay. And then if I put this here, do I like it better? I think I do. A piece of ripped cardstock. I know. I'm so... Something's not right. But let's see. What else do we have in these other bins? These things. Do we just collage on here? Excuse me, sorry. None of that is working for me. None of that is working. That's too matchy-matchy. Too matchy-matchy. I think I'm getting into overthinking mode. I think that is what's happening right now. Is overthinking mode is setting in. And we're not just stick and gluing. We need to just be stick and gluing. Because I'm really not a planner curated look kind of person, so this is too long. And we like the rip. We're going to put it that way. So usually the way I make my journals is I do the cover, I pick papers for the signature, I stick a bunch of pockets down, not embellished, they're usually just a whatever shape pocket. And then I make a bunch of tags, put the tags in, and then just keep adding until it's what I like basically. There isn't really a system. It's more like I go through the journal, add what I feel like it's needed at that time, leave it, come back to the journal, add more to it, add more to it. And then the last time I go through it, I usually add a bunch of bling and trims in random places and fabric clusters in random places. And that is how I tend to do it. I feel like, oh, I wanted to put him. Okay. You do your cover last. The cover, every time I do the cover last, I struggle with it so much. So this journal, this is only the second time I've done the cover last. Both times I've done the cover last have been Timmy journals. So the first time I did the cover last was this one. And I know Tabby was here for that one, and Tabby can attest. It was a struggle. I was a full-time person on the struggle bus. I could not get it together with this cover. It took, honestly, it probably took an hour to do the cover, and the whole journal, the rest of the whole journal probably only took 2 hours to do. So this cover took me forever. You do your cover first too, Daisy? I don't know what it is. There's something about setting the tone for me, and then it just kind of like gets me going. I don't know why for both Timmy journals I made the cover last. Like I don't know what it is about them that had me do that, but it was hard. It was very hard for me to get it together. And I will tell you, I made that cover for the Christmas to Me journal. Something about it I didn't like. I dismantled the entire cover and redid it with the signatures already sewn in and 80% of the stuff done on the inside. And I still was like, I can't leave it like that. I literally dismantled it and put it apart and reconstructed it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm crazy. Oh, you like to see how it flows? Oh, see, and mine, the cover sets it off. Like it sets it on its journey. It's interesting how everybody does it different. It's so cool. Okay, we're going to stick this here. Oh, Judy, you do the cover first too? See, there's no wrong way. There is no right or wrong. Okay. Okay. I still feel like I want to put something else back here, but I'm just going to leave it for now. And then when I come back to it again on the, I don't even know how many time through. Okay, so these two cannot be next to each other because they're both bells. So let's see. We have 3 more pieces. Let's go to the back. So we have him. Why don't we swap out one of the bell pieces with this just so that we know will either one of these fit? This is a 49 in Market Pocket and it's chonky. This green one is one of their pockets. Okay. And then we know we'll have to put this one up here somewhere. This is a big pocket. It wouldn't hurt to put it on this clip. That wouldn't hurt because she's a big one. Okay. So then we have, go back to the back. I don't know. Do I want two guys looking at each other? I don't know. Doesn't matter, not particularly. But, okay. This can go here. So this one's got a front and it's got a back, but I'm not going to worry about the back. Where does this one want to go? It also needs a big space. And we want to put something here that's too wide. Is there something back here that would fit there better? This one? Yes, your drummer boy. That's why I was like, oh, I like him. I did use him. Okay. Let's see. Something else could stand to be here, but we have one more piece. So we have a spot here. My God, you guys hear my kid? He's crazy. I think that's it. I think we're done. So there. That's where she stands right now. So she's got room for more trims and more bling. It is a big one. It is a big one. There's an even bigger one. There's like a giant green one that's even wider. And I'm like, what? How am I going to use that? Someone is going to find a cool way to use it. But I was like, I was going to make two Timmy journals. I was going to make one that was focused on red, or like the primary color was red. And I was going to make one where the primary color was green. And so I had saved that green window. I don't know if it was a window or a door, because you know how those backdrops come with both. It was a window or a door, and I was like, this, I'll just save it for the other one. But I don't think I'm going to make the second one because I'm making Grinch journals right now. So I'm making Grinch journals for the green part. And then I'm just using a bunch of Timmy paper and embellishments in the Grinch journals that I have started right here. I've got this cover, and then I've got this cover, and I have the signatures started. I still need to sew around, but I've got the signatures started. And then I don't think I'm going to embellish these ones as much as that one, so that they wouldn't be as, I wouldn't offer them as pricey as that one will be. But wouldn't that would be a really chunky triple signature if I like got real crazy, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to make three smaller ones. Don't show my journal. I'm going to just show this one. What's the paper pad? Oh, Mona, this one. Is it this one? Berry and Pine? I think this is Hobby Lobby. I mean, I shouldn't say for sure, but I think I got this when I was in San Diego and when we were doing the Krampus spooky Christmas Halloween thingy in July, for Christmas in July. And I think this is one of the paper pads I got while I was there. Can you imagine they had freaking Christmas paper out in July? You were there? Oh, see, oh, yeah, this one. I got this one there. And I got, let's see, what other one? Oh, I got this one. I don't. This one for sure is Hobby Lobby, right? Paper Studio. Paper Studio is Hobby Lobby. I get the stores mixed up. I or is that Joann's? I don't think I went to Joann's when I was there, but it's completely possible. But then I got this one too. This one's fun. Like I got it because it had all the checkers. Hobby Lobby. Okay. See, and I'm not very familiar specifically with Hobby Lobby because it's far from me here in Dallas. So it's about 40-ish minutes and like two freeways, like get on a freeway, get off a freeway, get on another, like it's like out there. Um, so I don't go really. Um, Very rarely go. I did order from them for delivery. It did come very quickly. My husband did have to bring it from the mailroom, and he was very unhappy because I ordered like envelopes and paper pads, and he was like, "What the fuck did you order?" And I was like, "Ugh." I was like, "Ugh." And he was like, "Seriously, envelopes?" I was like, "Don't talk to me like that, first of all." And yes, I got envelopes. Like because envelopes are a primary, like they're a very primary supply for me. I make a lot of envelope journals. I use envelopes for a lot of pockets and flips, so I like a lot of different sizes of envelopes. Okay, Mona, can you take us with you? When you go to Hobby Lobby, can you go live? Like when Kristen goes to the thrift and she takes us live? Okay, good. Because literally, I never know if I should go because if I do, it's going to be a commitment because you know it's far. And then when you order on the app, they don't show you everything obviously that they have in the store. So then I'm like, oh, is it worth going? It's not even is it worth going? Is it worth asking my husband to drive me there because it's like kind of far. I'm glad that journal is done now. But now see, we have this random die cut that's left. We should add it into the journal somewhere. Well, we should just decorate this pocket because it's here. And we have those Grinch journals to decorate anyway, so it's not like we're not going to need these Christmas things. Oh, Maui, do you hear Pops coming or something? Is he like down the hallway? Is that why? You know how dogs can like smell you like a mile away and then start calling you? I feel like that's what's happening. Ugh, that's awful together. How in the world are you meant to use these? Like, is this meant to be a frame? I don't really use frames. They kind of stump me. They very much stump me. I don't understand them. Okay, let's put this away. Is it far? It probably is a good thing, Petra. Well, now Creed is going to go to Hobby Lobby too. I don't know how to use the frames, Mona. Like I have a hard time with them and it's so cool when other people use them and I'm like, "Oh." But like frames and windows specifically have no idea how to use them. Like look at. No clue. Like I don't understand. Like I have a window and nothing comes to me. Yes, Carpe. You know why? Because I previewed and I watched a bunch of flip throughs of people doing their Christmas Timmy journals from like previous years to try to get an understanding of like I wanted something to spark and I was like, "Oh, people use it like a window like people are walking in front of a store." So that was kind of my idea. It's like, okay, people are like it's a storefront and you put a person in front of it like a paper doll and the thought is that they're walking by a store. But in my head, I'm like, it's a window. You put people behind a window, not in front of a window. So then my brain was really like struggling with how to place a paper doll. so that you could see their face. And then every time I put a paper doll behind it, it made me think it was like creepy, like Christmas. And I was like, no, creepy like Halloween. But I was like, this is Christmas. You guys, to be in this brain is like just not anywhere anybody needs to be. You put them on the other things like pages and magazines. Yeah, see, Judy, and I was like, is he peeking through the window? Is he climbing through? Like, I don't know. So once I was like, oh, okay, like people shopping going by a big store window. Then I was like, okay, I can put people in front of it and I can put decorations around the window. And then it kind of came to me, but that's the first window I've ever used of Tim Holtz. And I have probably, in all honesty, I probably have 4 sets of some sort of window door ephemera pack from him still sealed in my Timmy bin because I have no idea how to use them. But I know that I'm lucky enough to be able to get a good amount of Timmy ephemera locally to me. So whenever it goes on sale, I buy it. I don't know how to use it and I don't have a purpose for it at the time. But because I know not everybody can get it, I know like it's a luxury. Like the Joann's by me always has a decent amount of Timmy that whenever it goes on sale, I buy it. But it doesn't mean I know how to freaking use it. I live 5 minutes from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Joann's. So I'm 10 minutes from Michael's, 20 minutes from Joann's, and like 45 minutes from Hobby Lobby. So Michael's is fine because like I just order for pickup and I send my husband in to get the stuff from the tape, like from the shelves, and he gets it. But I really only buy storage things from them. Um like those photo bins or whatever. I don't really buy anything significant. And then Joann's, I always order for online pickup and get that extra 20% off when you order for in-store pickup. And I only order from them when the Timmy's on sale. So when the Timmy is 30 or 40% off and then I get the extra 20, then I feel like I need to get the windows. They have the windows in stock. I need to get the windows. I don't know how to use them, but I have plenty. Now I have plenty. I know. See, thank you, Carpe, for not making me feel crazy. I don't know how to use everything, but you want to have the option for when the inspiration strikes and you're like, oh shit, I have that. I freaking have that. I have the thing. Okay, Tabby, the glue at Michael's. Okay, let me tell you what my Michael's has in glue. They have all of the Mod Podge kinds that you could ever want, so that's nice. They will have the small bottle of Fabri-Tac. Um, and they'll have their mono glue or whatever, their line of glue, their Tombow mono glue, whatever. They'll have the green cap and the blue cap, and they might sometimes have the double-sided tape, but that's it. They won't have any other kind of glue stick. They won't have scotch. They won't have, I mean, they barely even have Elmer's glue slime, like the slime glue. Like they hardly ever have anything. Um, but they are well stocked with paper pads. So I lie, I do get paper pads from there, and they will always have the photo bins that I like. But that's really it. They're not. It's not the biggest win. Like I would definitely rather be closer to a Joann's or a Hobby Lobby. Like I would trade being closer to Joann's or Hobby Lobby for being close to Michael's, like any day. You buy paper, Timmy, yarn. Ooh. Well, now I need to move to where Daisy is. Or I need to just move to where the Hobby Lobby is. So my company has 2 offices here in Dallas. We live by one office, and then the Hobby Lobby is by the other office. The other office is larger, and the firm would prefer that I live closer to that one so I could go in office sometimes. But part of the reason I don't want to move there is because then they would want me to be in office, and I don't really want to be in office. So, plus, I really like we live in a really quiet suburb of Dallas, and I really like that. And the area that the Hobby Lobby is in is very busy. Like that area has like everything. Um, so it's kind of better for me that it's a destination to go to, not like a regular availability. Really, where is the baggie for this ephemera? I really lost it. Let's see. Oh no, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. Sorry guys, I'm cleaning up. I'm cleaning up. I would rather have a good scrapbook store. I know. I know, Kelly. Hence my problem with this 40. It's not a problem. We're not going to call it a problem. Hence my dilemma, my internal conflict I'm currently having with whether or not I want to get another 49 and Market and or Prima mystery box, because there's nothing around where I can get anything like that. So if people would like to vote in the chat for what they think I should do with that conundrum, I would appreciate it. Hi, Preeny. I would appreciate it. Oh, AC Moore. Get it. Kelly said, get it. I know we're the worst enablers ever. And I'm the one championing shopping the stash. I'm telling everybody to shop their stash. And I'm over here like, should I get another box? You know what? I can be two-faced about it. Everybody understands. Oh, I kind of want to put this big old thing. It gives me Christmassy vibes. I'm going to put it with the Christmas stuff and then force myself to use it in a journal. Oh, more Christmas scraps. Where's Shanna's envelope? Hold on. I don't care if Shanna doesn't buy anything for me for a year from now. Whenever she does, she's going to get this envelope. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. It's like literally it's earmarked for her now. Okay. We have these. We have these. See these scraps? I know people are going to kill me. I'm going to throw them away. Oh, thank you. Hopefully you guys will come to my D stash because it's like a little bit wild. You guys. Because does anybody else do this? Here, I'll call myself out again. So there was one night, the witches were on crafting at night, and we were making dangles. I suck at making dangles, okay? Suck. We were making dangles. I finally had success in making dangles. I like made a cute dangle. I was so excited. What happened that night? This. All of these beads were ordered that night. All of these. Okay? So what happens is the euphoria passes. I now don't know how to store them. I am now looking to buy a storage bin to store all of these in some sort of organized fashion. This is why I have so much stuff. Because I go on like a tear. It's like 0 to 1,000. You know, there's no like, oh, let me just get a few and try. I'm gonna order like I'm gonna order like 5 packs and make like 1,000 dangles with those colors before I buy more. No, 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 no. Can't do that. You gotta get all of these at one time. Okay, at one time. Of course, you can't just buy these. You gotta buy the chain. Where's the other one? There's a second chain thing in here. Here. Did I get 2 gold? Maybe, because I'm not really good at keeping track of that. What's this one? Please tell me it's not gold. Okay, see, at least it's silver. So hence why the D stash is happening. You get that like, oh my god, that's so cute. I did it. You like conquered a challenge, and then the 8,000 beads you already have are not good enough to continue the fun. You must add all of this to your cart and check out. It's so, ugh. And then the dangle that I made, I loved it so much. I put it on the Santa Christmas journal that we sold in Baby It's Cold Outside. So it's on its way to Kelly. So I was like, oh, now I need to make so many more dangles. It's just so ridiculous because I don't need to make so many more dangles. I need to make a few more dangles, but not. I mean, I could make. Now, mind you, I have this. I have bead soup. This is all from Postmodern Cat. When I got she did a 2 scoops for $5 or whatever on one of her trains or shows. And she was sweet enough to literally put all of my scoops in one box. Like, so I have. I mean, I did not need. But, I mean, tell me that these are not so cute. Like, these are butterflies. Can you tell? Those ones are little crystal butterflies. Black and white splattered hearts. And then these rolled ones. What? These are cool. So, I mean, feather, I don't know, pendants or whatever. And then, of course, you can't tell size. I suck at telling the size. So I had to get things in like whatever millimeter and then whatever millimeter and then whatever millimeter. Right? Because you need size variety. It's just a whole thing. And I know you guys understand. That's why I'm like, whatever. Look, these tiny ones. And then look, these are pastelly. These look like ice cream colors. So I was like, clearly, blue's my favorite color. I needed these blue lava rock looking ones. I mean, but this is more than this would have been more than enough, right? So if she does bead soup again and she does scoops, she does the double scoops for $5. I mean, she might have been even doing triple scoops that day. She was doing something crazy. I was like, yes. And then I was like, run again, please. Run one more time. Let's run again. Like, oh, I'm that person in the chat who's being so annoying because I won't let her move on to anything else because I want her to run it again. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, as I have been reorganizing, I have been finding stuff. Um, I completely forgot about those Timmy paper pads. Like they're not a huge stash, but I was like, oh my god, I have a Timmy. I have a Timmy paper pad. I'm like cool now. I'm like part of the cool kids. Um, I have a lot. I just have a lot more than I could ever use. But I'm still very stingy about certain things, like these from Tabby. If you get a strip of Tabby's Christmas strippy thingy, whatever these are called, like her scrappy strips, if you get some on a tag or something, believe that I thought about it 17 times before I put it down. Because I was like, oh no, I'm going to run out. I'm going to run out. Like having a panic attack. But then I have these. The black and white have not been touched yet. Nothing has earned the right to have a black and white strippy on it yet. That's like coveted. Like, sorry. The Christmas, I need to use the Christmas. Because the Christmas is like, it's for Christmas. But the purple, the pink, the blue, and the black and white have not been touched. Like, so I am releasing a lot. If you were at my show last Tuesday, you saw that we started to go through my storage unit and I started marking stuff for sale, and we are going to release a lot of that in December and January. But some stuff I am like, oh, I don't know. Like when it gets to like when this one gets down to this last piece, I don't know. I don't know if it'll get used. But Tabby, why can't I make these? I cannot. I cannot. Like, I literally study these and I'm like, wow, look at all the layers. Like, what? I don't know. I like get entranced by them. There's just some things that it's just better to get from somebody else. And that's okay. I am happy. I am happy, happy, happy to buy them. Happy, happy, happy to buy them. I have no regrets. And I will swipe. And I won't feel bad when I outbid somebody because I would wanted them that bad. I wanted them that bad. Oh man, I had these tag bases I could have used in the journal. And I had these ones that I haven't used. Shoot. This is what happens when you don't look in the baggie. Yes, small son. Can I what? Open this? Okay. You just described me what I'm crafting. I love you, small son. Are you fine? You're eating your chicken? Yeah. You got a sandwich or what? Wait, you're not gonna share a salad with me? He turned his back and walked away. It's like when your mom makes a sandwich and it tastes way better than the sandwich. I know. Tabby said hi, small son. Did you hear me? He has his headphones on. Small son. Small son. Small son. Oh my God, look at me. Your headphones are so distracting. Come here. Come here. Look at. Oh, you need to show her something? Okay. He's going to show you something. Yeah, you can show her the card. Did you pick which one you want to send her? I thought you hadn't picked which one you wanted to send her yet. Yeah, yeah, you did, or yeah, you didn't. Oh my God, child. I don't. When you say yeah, and there's like 3 questions pending, it's not helpful. Ugh, it's fine. He's coming to show Tabby his greeting card that he's sending her as I clean it. Can I show you something else I made because you guys are here? Look at these. They're from envelopes. I made them look like little Christmas houses. So this one's like what is this? Like a gingerbread house. And this one's just like a cute little house. I could have put these in the freaking journal, but they're not vintage looking enough. Tabby, thank you. Aloha. Hi, honey. Where did he go? See, now I don't think he knows which card he wants to send you because he made 4. No, he made 5, Tabby. And he was literally not sure which one he wanted to send you. So now I think he feels like he's having to make a decision. What do you mean you can't find it? Which color is it? I saw the pink one though, babe. Did you check my work desk? Can you check my work desk in there? Because I just saw the pink card. Look at it. He doesn't even know where he put it now. But it's probably on my desk, which is probably the problem. Because he probably showed me in the room. And then, as they do, just left it there. Just like put it down and left it. If you can't find that one, you can just show her another one, babe.
Oh my God, am I back on? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Now where am I going to put you? You really can't find it, babe.
Okay, I'll show her.
You're going to show her a different one? Okay, I have the camera on too. Can you hear me? Technology. I can't believe it died. It's because I moved my phone to a different spot and it can't reach the charger. Okay. Okay. Can you face? Can you be forward facing? Hold on. I'm gonna flip the camera.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm very close to the camera. I'm sorry. Okay. You want to show? Okay, just stand up regular, babe. Just stand up regular.
No.
You're fine. Okay. Here it is.
Hi.
They can't even see you, babe. But, okay. Now, you want to show Tabby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tabby's still in here, right?
Yeah, she's there.
Wait, hi. Okay.
See, there's Aloha. Aloha's daughter is the one who sent you the candy pack, the candy gift pack.
Ooh.
Yeah. Is there a reference to that?
Not a reference. It's just an album cover.
Oh, it's an album cover. Okay, so what album is it?
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Who is the artist?
Tyler, the Creator.
Okay, so you guys have to look up Tyler, the Creator, and then the album is what?
Call Me If You Get Lost. Just search up CMIGYL.
Excuse me? CM.
The acronym for Call Me If You Get Lost.
CMI. That was way too many letters. You didn't know he had long hair? Oh my gosh, it's so long. But he's like not decent, so you know, he's gotta be face only. He's what how do you he's al fresco.
I'm
'Cause we're at
taking advantage of being home.
You know, because it's hot and he's home and we don't care. So so he's al fresco.
I don't know if you can see it. And I can't.
I can't even explain it. I have nothing to say other than we're very body positive around here and we don't care. So he gets home, he gets hot, he strips down, and then walks around like that. You know, we know it won't last forever, but while he's still young, that's what he's doing. So he's coming back. Okay, come over. Yeah, exactly, Carpe. It's like my parents, they get a little bit weird about it, you know, because they're like, but then they're like, well, honestly, there's literally nothing wrong with it. And I'm like, there is literally nothing wrong with it. He's home. Like, he's in his room all day. Like, whatever. Okay. What do you have? Yes. This one? Is this a cover? Oh.
Yeah. All of them are album covers.
This is the album cover for Wolf. Who's the singer?
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator.
Most of them are Tyler, the Creator.
Exactly, Carpe. Like, of all the things. Okay. What else? You know, you could hold these.
Oh, sorry.
Like, you could sit up, too. You're being weird.
I don't want to.
Sit up. I mean, they can see your eyeball. That's weird. Okay.
This is Chromacopia.
This is the newest album. So he's redoing album covers of his favorite singer right now.
Tyler, the Creator.
Tyler, the Creator.
And then this is Blonde.
He made all of these on the artist trading card bases that Tabby sent him in Happy Meal.
By Frank Ocean. Those are all I've made, except for the Igor
Except
one.
for the pink one. Yeah. We have to... I know I saw... Okay, talk to them. I'm going to find it. Watch, I'm going to find it. If I find it...
I don't think I'm...
In 2 seconds. I'm going to be like, really?
1, 2! She didn't find it. She's a faker. Fake mom.
Oh. I didn't see it.
Moms find everything, right? Right, guys? Moms find everything.
I guess so.
Okay.
And then this is okay. This is what I'm gonna send to Tabby.
This is the one coming to Tabby. Okay.
It's by Tyler the Creator. It's called Igor. Yeah.
He made all of these in like 2 days, in 2 days. And he was like, "Can I draw on the white side?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can draw on the white side if you want." So this is the brown card he drew on the white side.
It's like this.
And this is the blue card and he drew on the white side. Why not?
It's like this.
Well, I mean, I know it's supposed to be sideways. I do know that it's supposed to be sideways. You're looking at me like I'm dumb.
Alright, I'm gonna keep a bunch of these.
Yes?
I might send one more of them.
Oh, so you're going to send her the pink one and a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
might
she's
make
not
a-
going to know.
I might make a new one.
Oh, just make a new one.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. So she could be completely surprised.
So I'll keep this on your desk so I don't lose it because I'm not good at keeping stuff.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And
It's probably why I had that one on my work desk. That's probably what happened.
probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll block you. You walking?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, say bye.
Block more.
Block more?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Go.
Bye.
Let's read somebody. Who are we rating? Let's see. Who is on? Who is on? Oh my goodness. Who is on? Broken by Design. So Snappy. Vintage Chick. Corgi. Is Love not on? She's not on, huh? Anybody you guys want to go see? Anyone I don't know that's on? That's just who's on my suggested. We could go to a new seller. That's nice. But these are all baseball people and Pokemon people.
Give me the blue water.
Here.
Okay.
Before you get me blocked off whatnot. Oh, thank you, Carpe. I have a few more that I'm working on. Like I said, I've got Grinch journals. I've got at least one To Me journal. I have some mini journals. I have a few spiral journals. I have a tag album. I have 2 more single signature journals. I showed them at the last one, but 2 made it through. Still, 2 made it through to the next round. So I probably have 2, 1. There's 3 of those. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll have 8 or 9 journals by Friday. I want to say 6 or 7 of them are done, and then it's just deciding if I make time this week to make a couple more. You know how that is? She does. So snappy. You guys, I have such a fabric problem right now. You changed your name? Well, no, I didn't. I'm kind of fast. This is true, but it's just because of the way I put them together. Sorry. It the meticulousness of going page by page and designing the pocket page by page and stitching page by page and everything. I just don't work like that. You saw I just make stuff and then I make it work together. I just take this stuff and make it come together. So there is no one journal page by page at a time for me ever, really. Ever. It's just because I come from an operational background at work and it's very efficiency based. It's whatever I feel like making at the time, I make it. No theme, no color scheme, no whatever. I just make it. And then when I'm putting a journal together, I go through my stash and try to find things that I feel like might work, and then I embellish all together so that everything does work together. So instead of like embellishing a tag and a pocket one by one and then keeping these embellished things and then hoping they work together later, I just make bases and then I collect the bases and I embellish all in a series so that they have no choice but to work together because they're getting decorated together. And it's exactly the same thing as doing it page by page. But if I feel like if I'm in the mood to make 30 pockets, I'm going to make 30 of that pocket. I'm going to get all kinds of papers together and I'm going to make several in that style of pocket, but they won't be embellished. So that when I go to make a journal, I can pull 30 different types of pockets in all kinds of paper, from all kinds of paper pads or digitals. And then I embellish them in a way to hopefully get them to work together. So I think it ends up probably taking as much time as doing it page by page when you're working on a single journal. It's just how your mind decides to break up the work to make it work for you. You know what I mean? Because folding the pocket isn't going to be any less time doing them all in a row versus doing it when you're making the journal. And embellishing the pocket's not going to take any more time than if you were to do it at the time you were doing the page. It's just my brain likes to break it up. And so all of the little work has been done over time. And then I get to finish everything off faster, I think, because I didn't have to fold and I didn't have to cut and I didn't have to whatever, because I had that piece. But that time was spent before. It just wasn't all spent at the same time. So I do think it ends up taking the same amount of time. It's just how you choose to work the task, essentially. Like, that's just how it is. Yeah, and a lot of people don't, and I understand why. Like, I understand why some people don't like to mass make. It feels sometimes like it's not creative or it's just not whatever. But I like to produce. I like to have a stack of things. So because that's how I am in the rest of my life, that's just how it translated into this. But I mean, just like people use only vintage things, or people use only scrapbook paper, or people only coffee dye, and people only whatever, and then most of us do a mix of all of the things. There's no right or wrong. It's just however gets you to create something. That's the only thing that matters, is to make something. Like, it doesn't matter if you make one thing or if you make 50 things. As long as you're making something, I think that's the only real goal, is to actually create something. Because at least for me, I need it for stress release and for my creative outlet. So if I'm sitting in a meeting where I don't have to talk, I'm going to find a mask making video on YouTube and watch them make one pocket one time. I'm going to gather my supplies and I'm going to sit there during this meeting and make this pocket. Then I'm going to have that pocket in my stash. As opposed to when I'm making a journal page by page, I want all the pockets to be different styles. I'm going to have to look up all those pocket styles when I'm making the journal. That's where it's hard for me, because once I get started on a journal, I want to plow through it. Like, I want to go. So I don't want to stop and be like, oh, what's a new kind of pocket? Oh, wasn't there a tall kind of pocket? Like, who had that tall kind of pocket? And go look it up. For me, it does. But again, the actions all take the same amount of time. It's just how you decide to break up the task. And some people that absolutely won't work for, absolutely doesn't work. And I get that. I don't think anything of it. I think as long as you're making, you're good. I must make, yeah. I mean, I'll cut 50 tags in a day. I'll fold 20 or 30 tags of a certain style in a day. I will do 15 of a certain pocket. If they're complicated pockets, I'll do 10. If they're easy pockets, I'll do 30. In just whatever stack of papers in front of me. Yeah. I'm curious if there are any videos of people. Oh yeah. So the mask make person the person who got me into mask making for junk journals is Shabby Dabby Doodah on YouTube. In Utah. She's not in Utah. She's from the UK. She does a video every single week of a mask make item. So every week she posts a video of her making policy envelopes or flip envelopes or belly bands or lace streamer clusters or fabric clusters or yo-yos or whatever it is. And she runs the video for about an hour and she just sees what she can make in that hour. I will make along with her sometimes and then just have those, just stick them in the box. For me, the whole thing is to just make sure I'm picking a variety of papers, weights, and colors so that when the project dictates that I need yellows or I need blues, that I can just pick out yellows and blues, you know. I know. So like my paper, it's all in here right now. I just reorganized. So like my digitals are all in here right now. So obviously I've got the coffee dye paper and then I've got digitals on heavy cardstock. You can tell because the paper is different. And then I've got single-sided and then back here is all double-sided. So it was organized in these bins. It used to be coffee dye, single-sided, double-sided. It used to be in there, but I'm redoing my area and I just dumpster dive and got this past weekend. Someone had left this out on the curb. So I sent my husband out to get it. It had the key and everything and the key works. So I was like, oh, I need you to get that thing by the dumpster. And so in here, I've got my fussy cuts, right? So digitals that needed backing. So I just used this page for backing. Large floral fussy cuts. This is a bunch of stamps. Lord have mercy, do I have stamps? These are sentiment die cuts and then just like different kinds of paper and the cardstock and stuff. But it's still a work in progress. It's definitely like, here's my envelope. I should say about a third of my envelopes. Not at all. Not even half of them are in there, but I wanted to be able to see them. You know, I didn't want it full all the way to the top and then I couldn't find a certain kind of envelope. So I just made it a single layer. And then my lunch bags, the mini lunch bags that we use for tags and pockets. I have those there too. But I know it was can you believe? Look, it looks brand new. There's not a scratch on it. And someone just left it. I was like, no, I'll take that. So, you know, I'll just pan around a little bit. I'm working on trying to reorganize everything. It is very, like, here's my table. Look at this table. This table's wild. It needs to get sorted. Like, but here's my fabric. I just organized my fabric. So, you know, that bin is all like special fabric. So it's Alexander Henry, it's Kathy Holden, it's Timmy. All of that is in this bin. And then I've got stuff that's for special projects. So I've got coffee and then I've got stuff for like an Emily in Paris journal. I've got all of those fabrics there. And then these are all fat quarters or half yards from Creative Sanctuary. She has her in her own bin is there. And then just other fun fabric from like Quilted Moose or Faithful Treasures or whoever else. But like all of the, I would say 90% of the fabric that is here was purchased on Whatnot. This is only about a third of my fabric stash though. So I have a lot more fabric in the storage unit and in the other room, but I can see that it's full and that I know I have more, so I should not be buying more fabric. But when we go raid So Snappy, who knows what's going to happen? I cannot be held responsible. I cannot be held responsible. What did you finish? Time to do it. I know, but I want to do it justice though, Aloha. And so I've been hesitant to do a coffee journal and I've been hesitant to do a Paris or Emily in Paris journal because I want to do it. I want to do it up big. I want to like embellish it a lot and like, and I don't feel like I have everything that I want for that. So I'm just gathering. I'm just gathering stuff. A horse journal. What? We have to see that. Can you post it? Yeah. So Dana, what I did was, so I was inspired by Kelly, Creative Curiosity. She's going to do a series on her YouTube on her destashing and reorganizing her craft room. You guys have seen her craft room. It's like the size of my apartment, if we're being totally honest. Her craft room is the size of my apartment. So I was inspired by the fact that she's willing to take on such a large project. And I'm like, well, then you can't be lazy with your like corner. Like, get your shit together. She's got to do her whole damn craft room, obviously over months and like over time. And she's going to document it. She's going to do a whole series on YouTube and everything. But I was like, you don't have a reason to not get your limited space together if she's doing that, right? Because that's a huge undertaking. So I committed to getting the storage. I've been buying the storage. I've been going through stuff. I did take a little, maybe like 3-minute before video. I walked around and did a before video of this area. And then when it's done, which I don't think it'll probably be done till the new year because I want to get another storage unit and I want to actually sort the paper, like not just have the paper pads in cubes, but like sort it by color. Like, okay, because all of my paper pads are floral. There really ain't any other theme that I get paper pads and they're all floral. So it's like pinks, yellows, orange, blues, you know what I mean? I want to put them in order. I want to pull out the papers I'm not going to use. I want to destash those in the bundles. Like I want to do all the things. So whenever I actually do that, then I'll actually have a comparison because I did actually take a before. Following book. Okay. Oh. Okay, hold on. How am I not following you? Okay, I'm following you now. Okay, we fixed that problem. That was an error. We fixed it. Okay, let's raid. I am still not over my stress from work. So I still don't know what I'm going to spend money on tonight. I really don't know. I could be easily convinced to buy pretty much anything at this point. Like I could be convinced to buy anything. So we'll have to see what happens. Does she? When does she go? Oh shit. Is she on now? Oh hell. An hour and a half. Oh no. We're not gonna make it that long. We're gonna have to raid and then we're gonna have to come back. But you guys, we get so aggressive in Tanya's show. In the best way possible. We get very bit aggressive in her show and it gets me like, ugh, I can't win anything. Do you hear my dog? He's crying for me. He can hear my stress. Yes, Tabby. He's crying for me because he knows I'm not going to win anything in Tanya's show. I'm like, I cannot pay that for sprays. We're waiting for Tabby's request. He's a mini golden doodle. He's a mini golden doodle. So we have a mini golden doodle and we have a pug. Please consider bookmarking. Consider? Tabby. Don't be silly. I thought you were going to ask me to try to make something like you did with Kelly today or something. I was like, oh my God, she's going to try to get me to try to do something. Watch me just completely, I don't even know what would happen. Yes, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to destash Timmy though. She said, can I make a request? Like, I thought she was going to make an actual request. It's fine. It's fine. Tabby, didn't we do Tag Me Tuesday together before? Wait, stains? The spray? Okay. Calm down. Don't show how eager you are. This is what you're supposed to say. Okay. Cynthia, the stains. The spray stains or the stains with the dauber? Okay. Clearly I didn't do a kit, Tabby. You need paper and a circle punch. See, Red Rock, I love the daubers too, and I don't have any. I only have the sprays, and I really want the daubers. You know who got me hooked on the daubers? The Suburban Bish. Bobby, love you, man. Suburban Bish did those distressed index cards. Were they index cards? I feel like they were index cards. For one of her last trains, and she did the demo one day, and she was using the dauber, and it was just like across the index card, and I was mesmerized. I was like mesmerized. What is Stamptastic? Is that you? Are you doing Stamptastic? Oh shit. Stamps. Stamps is one of those things I am trying to keep. I'll show you. I'm going to show you. You guys are going to die. Okay. So stamps is one of those things I told myself I needed to be able to limit to one bin. And if you followed me for a little bit, you know that I've destashed lots of stamps. On my road to 1K, I destashed probably 300 stamps. I've sold a lot of stamps on here. And then, you know, this is the bin. So that's how successful I have been with limiting my stamps to one bin. Because, you guys, I fell in love with these ones from Prima, from the freaking boxes. So I had to get them all. They're big. And then I started collecting these ones. And then I started collecting these ones. So all the Julie Nuttings are in here. I've been stamping them and cutting them out and putting them in a little folder so I can just pull them out and use them whenever. It's just a whole thing. These Prima stamps got me though. And I love that they're oversized. Like, I know people probably don't like them because they're oversized, but I love that they're oversized. Where's my boyfriend? I got my boyfriend too. Where is it? I got my boyfriend Quentin too. Is it only you doing it, or are you doing like a little mini train for Stamptastic? Is Stamptastic just the name of your show, or are there a few of you guys doing stamps? He's super handsome. Just your show? Okay. That would be good for a mini train. Oh, that would be good if Kelly had done some too. She has so many stamps to let go of. It's okay. Just get us started. get us going, get us buying stamps, get us hoarding your stamps, and then the next time somebody is buying stamps, we'll be like, oh my God, remember when we got all those stamps from Shanna? It is. Where with the flower here? Yes, so the one I got in my Prima box, I got her. I got her in my Prima box. I also got the Dia de los Muertos girl, and I'm going to sell her because it's not for me. But in that same collection, they had Aloha, who I had to get because the sun in it is very similar to the sun in the Filipino flag. And I mean, Hawaiian, Filipino, Asian Pacific Islanders, all, very, very same. So I was like, oh, I need her. And then I felt like she could be my cousin, so I had to have her. And then I felt like she could be my cousin, so I had to have her. Kelly got her, and Kelly has sold her to Midwest Merchant. And in case you didn't know, you can't outbid Midwest Merchant. When Lisa wants something, she wants something. You're not going to get it. I'm going to just tell you now so you can save yourself frustration. If she's swiping and she wants it, she wants it. So I wasn't going to win. I wasn't going to win Jing when Lisa wanted her. So I had to go find her myself. How much? I know. It would be it's definitely a stamp platform kind of stamp. It's going to definitely take a couple tries, for sure. Yes, send the pics around. Shanna, if you're lucky, somebody at work will piss me off tomorrow, and then I'll go on a shopping spree in your damn show. It really only takes one thing. It doesn't take a lot. I haven't. They're brand new. I just got them in. So I got her maybe 2 weeks ago in my box, and the rest of these I just got this week. It will look good on a journal page. And that's why I'm kind of into like this. I'm in my art journaling phase right now, so I think they would be very cool, large, on like a jelly print page or something with like a crazy background. I think they would be cool, stamped like really well. So that's why I like them oversized. Tweet! I know. They're a big ass stamp. Stamp one for you. Should we try the boyfriend? And then we'll rate. Or should we try a girl? We have to try the boyfriend. I'm sorry. I've decided we have to try the boyfriend. See, I got Katrina, and that's what I'm destashing. Boyfriend! He is boyfriend. Okay, we're at 24%, so we can put you back on the top. Where is the stamp platform? It wouldn't make sense for it to be with stamps. That's not what we would do. That wouldn't make sense. Stamp platform. Got it. I have Stays On in blue. The black is not open yet. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see the screen. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, if I stand up, I can see. Okay, I'll stand up. It's too big to even be on here. Barely fits. Okay, let's pick a paper. Ooh! I don't have the good kind of platform. I have like a cheapy one. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if I can find a jelly print page. Really fit. It fits-ish. Let's put this down. It mostly fits. Okay, let's try. Look at his saying. Exceptionally amazing. Okay. Do you like it? Do you like the platform? I thought about getting a good one, like a name brand one, you know? Crafter's Companion has a cool one too. He does. He does. As soon as I got the mother one, where is she? So she's the one I got in my box, right? As soon as I flipped it over, I saw him and was like, oh, I have to have it. Have to have him. Okay, I'm not a technical person, guys. I don't. Hopefully this is not a disaster. We are memory. Oh, do they? I did jelly print on live. I did. Okay, here we go. I even have this thingy. I don't know if this actually makes a difference, but it can't hurt, right? Okay, go again. Round one. We clearly need to do more on his face. His hair came out pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Smoosh. Smoosh. Should we do one more? Okay. I'm kind of obsessed with it. So we're missing like the bottom. Oh no, there is no bottom to the bow. Or is there? Is there? I think there is. No, there is no bottom to the bow, or I can't get it because of the angle. So the stamp is Prima. The stamp is Prima. Where's the envelope? It's this collection, Bloom. See, he's there. By Jamie Doherty. And then the ink is StazOn. I'm using the blue, the midnight blue. I saw people using this on videos. Honestly, it's like an air hockey puck. I know that's not technically what it is, but it's like it's literally like like an air hockey puck. Supposedly it's supposed to help you with pressure. I honestly don't know if it's true though. Oh, this is like an Amazon one. Let me take this off. Let me put this. This is, oh lordy. Are we even going to be able to read that? Hold on. Papus. Papus? It's literally an Amazon one. It's like it's not a name brand one. It was when I wasn't sure if I should buy an expensive one. Is that the name? Oh, you're not saying this is called Baron. You're saying he's a Baron? Oh, no, he's handsome. Oh, the hockey puck thing. Thank you. Lena literally knows everything. She's like Kelly. They just know all the things, you know what I mean? And Hazy. Like, if there's a question, the three of them are going to know. Because I have no clue. This was a Timu from Maui. We're going to buy stuff from Shanna. Don't worry. He's like all upset. I don't know if I'm going to color. I don't feel like I trust myself to color him. I feel like, I don't know. My vision was to put him somewhere in here because I started an art journal. So my idea was to, you know, do something and maybe like collage craziness around him or put a bunch of gears or I don't know. Color him, maybe. He is pretty cool on the jelly print paper. But I have markers, that is for certain. So maybe. But I mean, they're so easy to stamp more. I guess even if I did ruin it, I could always stamp more. Green, he does look like he would have piercing green or like bright blue eyes, doesn't he? But I mean dark brown eyes, he would be pretty handsome too. I don't know. I'm a little bit infatuated with him. As soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, I kind of like him. I think he's my boyfriend. I do have stamp cleaner. Oh, no, I don't. Or do I? Do I have a stamp cleaner? Hold on. I think I do have a stamp cleaner pad, but I don't know where it is, and I don't think I know. Oh, it's right here. How do you use this? Do you just rub your stamp on it? Do you just like, but like rub or like dab? You need a spray cleaner. Oh, I only have water. So I don't use this then. I'll just wait. I don't want to mess up my stamp. This is dry. There's nothing on here. Am I supposed to wet it? I guess water wouldn't really hurt anything, would it? Oh, if I ruin this stamp, I'll just buy another one. God almighty. We already know that's what'll happen. Okay, I need to buy the spray cleaner. Water is not cutting it. I mean, it's taking some of it off. I'm going to have to look for spray cleaner. Is there a brand you guys like? I feel like I saw that people liked... Was it the StazOn stamp cleaner? I feel like maybe it was the StazOn brand. Ah, see? Okay, I will look it up. See, it is in my brain somewhere. It is in my brain somewhere. Okay, let's not ruin our stamp then. Air dry, air dry, air dry, air dry. Okay, now we're rating. Is the smell bad? Oh, Maui. He's a little bit dramatic, guys. I don't smell anything with the ink, but is it the spray that smells bad? I could understand that. Let me just get all the water off him. He's so handsome. Oh, is it strong? Unscented baby wipe too. Okay. Oh, and rubbing alcohol? I have rubbing alcohol. Oh, no alcohol. Okay. No, but I mean, let's be honest. I'm somebody who's going to buy the brand stuff because, like, sometimes I'm just bougie like that. So, I'll buy the StazOn. The non-alcohol baby wipes. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I can get those. Let's raid because the dogs are acting up now. I'll show them to you. So there's one. That's the golden doodle. And then there's the pug. What's wrong, Tweet? Yeah, they're cute. But they're naughty as hell. Okay, we're rating. Yeah, they did move. Okay, here comes the noise, guys. We're rating. We're rating. Are we rating so happy? Because our other friend is already off, huh? Okay, let's raid. I'll see you guys on Friday, guys. I have a show on Friday. Okay, raid. So happy crafting. Select. Night. Bye, Dana.